Welcome to Awcroft's YouTube channel, your world for information. Hi all, how are you? Welcome to a new topic. It's going to be a mix of literature and psychology, but we'll name it as the psychology of brainwashing. To explain the psychology of brainwashing, I would want to quote a small inspiration from Kambaramayana. Kambar is a Tamil poet who lived in the 12th century. Kambar was a narrator par excellence, and the original version of this Ramayana was written by Valmiki. Though Kambaramayana is a translation, it has got excellent way of dealing with the psychology. I would want to give you a perspective of the Ramayana story before we get into the topic. Dasaratha was the ruler of Ayodhya. Dasaratha had three wives, Kausalya, Kaigeyi, and Sumitra, and out of the union born four sons, Rama, Bharata, Lakshmana, and Shatrughna. Rama was the son of Kausalya, Bharata was the son of Kaikeyi. Although Rama was born to a different wife, Kaigeyi had lot of love for, and care for him. Dasharatha decides to coronate Rama as the next king, and Kuni or Mantra. The name Kuni comes from the hunchback. She was a hunchback maidservant of Kaikeyi. She goes and conveys this message to Kaikeyi that Rama is going to be christened as the next ruler. Out of happiness, Kaikeyi gives Mantra a present. Kuni was a master brainwasher, and she decides to brainwash Kaikeyi. She was shocked when Kaikeyi said, gifted her with some presents when she talked about the coronation of Rama. Kuni starts her brainwashing, and the brainwashing goes like this. She gives a perspective of what will happen to Bharata and Kaigeyi if Rama becomes the king. This brings a subtle change in the mind of Kaikeyi. She says, நீ எனக்கும் நல்ல இல்லை என் மகன் பரதனுக்கும் நல்ல இல்லை, which means you're not good for me, not good for my son Bharata. This was the first step. Kuni realized that the change, subtle change, has started happening in the mind of Kaikeyi. The moment she said, my son Bharata, so far she used to say, my son Rama. Suddenly she has said, my son Bharata, which means the insecurity has started creeping in her mind. She again starts the ill effects of this event that would make in her mind. And finally, with a lot of effort, Kaigeyi gets brainwashed by Kuni, and she invokes a boon which was offered by Dasaratha earlier, and says Rama should go to the forest for 14 years and Bharata should become the king. Thus, Kuni has played a psychological warfare, and she was successful in stopping the coronation of Rama. Rama, along with his wife Sita and Lakshmana, goes to the forest for 14 years, and the rest is history. Okay, the learning from this inspiration is how one can be brainwashed. Brainwash happens in a very subtle way. You talk as if you are favoring them, you are more concerned about them. You give a psychological feeling that you are the one who's going to rescue them out of the unknown troubles they have. Every seasoned brainwasher uses this psychological warfare. Always mix up poison with their sweet words. They always act as if they are nice to you. Always shows that they are favoring you in whatever they talk or whatever they do. They suddenly turn into advisors. It is very important that we should not get We should not be influenced by such people who always try to do some favors for us in terms of words or action. Every single word and every single action that comes towards us should be analyzed in a right way. Otherwise, the world will see more Kunis brainwashing, more Kaikais. Okay, what is brainwashing? Brainwashing is the altering or controlling of the human mind by certain psychological techniques. It could be many techniques like mind controlling the mind, menticide, coercive persuasion, thought control, thought reform, re-education, uh, and creating a psychology of fear. Although the technique of brainwashing could be used in the right way, it is often misused. At large, it is mostly persuasion and deception. A lot of cults use this technique as a marketing tool. Being mentally strong is being mentally aware. Awareness is the highest wisdom. If you are aware of who you are and what you are doing, it is highly unlikely that somebody can persuade or uh, modify or alter your consciousness. It is highly unlikely to spot who has been brainwashed because brainwashing happens by a person who is generally seem to be closer in terms of emotions to the person who gets brainwashed. Whether anyone tried to, or attempted to change your thoughts and mind, if so, for what? And have you ever been brainwashed or something, even an attempt? You can register or record it in the comment section. Not a strange thing. Most of us are brainwashed. How many of us vote for politicians? How do more politicians try to control our mind? The more stronger you feel in your mind, the lesser chance of getting brainwashed. But it can happen, and the only thing is you should be able to come out of it quickly. The only way don't get affected by a brainwashing is to have a right thought process, not getting disturbed by any of the statements or actions of people, and the same is the remedy for coming out of it also. You'll have to sit and recoup all your thoughts, streamline them, see why people were talking like this, like that, and you'll have to get out of the potential mind trap that has been created. I hope you enjoyed the session on brainwashing. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell button for quick notification of all my videos. Hope to see you sometimes later. Thank you.